Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm so glad to be back. I'm gonna make sure everything looks good on my computer here so I can kind of follow along with your comments and have conversations with you kind of as we get going. Hi Becky, I miss you. Back to reality, right? So anyway, I just got back from Texas late last night. We were going to just drive halfway yesterday, but Jim was feeling good, and we decided that we would just keep on trekking. Or he decided that. And so we got home about 10 o'clock last night, and I didn't have to work today. So the nice thing about that is that I had the day to put away my Christmas. So all of our Christmas is put away and organized down here in my craft room. I left it in kind of a disaster between finishing up Christmas and getting ready for celebration. So hi Jean, thanks for joining tonight. So anyway, I'm so excited because tomorrow is when our new catalog launches, the new mini catalog. This one, I know everything's backwards, you guys, and here's the deal. Facebook changed something and I can't figure out how to flip the screen anymore, so I need to do some investigating on that, so I apologize for that. But here's our new mini catalog. It's going live tomorrow. You should have one. If you're a customer of mine from the past year, you should have one in your hands. You should have a mini catalog in your hands and a celebration catalog in your hands. Mine came, I always ship one to me just to kind of get a feel for how long it's going to take for my customers to get them. And I got it last week while I was in Texas. So hopefully you've got these in your hands. I will be placing an order tomorrow, of course. So I already have several orders in hand, and I'm super excited about that. Now here's the deal with Celebration. Hi Denise. Every $50 you spend in the mini catalog, hi Roz, so good to see you. Every $50 you spend in the mini catalog or the regular catalog, you can choose something for free in the Celebration catalog. So there's different rewards. There's rewards for spending $50 amounts and rewards for spending $100 amounts. Oh, thanks. I want you to know that during the next 2 months, it's really to your benefit to try to spend $50, because then you get to choose something for free. So we're going to use one of those items tonight. My favorite DSP. I'm going to buy a ton of it because I'm going to have a retreat on January 22nd where we're going to be using the Sunshine and Rainbows designer series paper. So I'm super excited about that. I think it's going to be very popular. And another thing that's going to be very popular is the Ladybug stamp set and punch. I just know it is, as well as the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set and dies. So I'm gonna show you some of those things, and then we're gonna do some stamping together. How does that sound? So if you're not on my email list, you need to be on my email list, because that's where I share all my upcoming events, sales, specials, sometimes things that I do all on my own. I go rogue and give my own little specials. So if you want in on all the latest going on with Tuttle Up Stamping and the Stampin' Up world, let me know and I can add you to my email list. I would love to do that for you. So I have an email going out tomorrow. I have a class this Saturday, a celebration kickoff. We're going to be using 4 different bundles from the new mini catalog. And then on January 22nd, I'm having my all-day retreat. And I'm going to show you the bundles we're going to be using for that. Here, I'm going to move when I move the camera down. So I hope you all had a great holiday. The only bummer for me is that I had kind of a major car accident right before I left, and luckily I was okay, and all the other drivers were okay, which is always the most important thing, right? But it did kind of create a little bit of a hassle right before we left. But we made it work. We got to Texas. We had some delightful time with our grandchildren and our family that lived there. And so it was super fun. So thanks for joining me tonight. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera down. And again, I apologize for things being backwards. Silly Facebook, we have this little magic wand here at the bottom of our screen, and when I hit it, and then I usually flip the camera this way so that things don't look backwards, it's not letting me do that. It's just spinning. I don't know what's going on, but you guys will get the gist of what I'm doing, and hopefully you will love my projects that I have in store for us tonight, okay? All right, so let me move the camera down. If you get motion sick, we'll try to make it as painless as possible here. Okay, so let me see where we're at. Okay, so I need to get one of those fancy camera things that a lot of people have where they just make it really easy to zoom in and zoom out. See how my words are backwards here? I apologize for that. I don't know what to do. Okay, so the main stamp set and dies that we're going to be using for my retreat. Hi, Jenny. I miss you so much too. Thanks. I got my loaner car today. Well, a rental car actually, and there's a lot of things going on. Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so here we go. The Rainbow of Happiness stamp set and dies are going to be the hit of the show, I think, in the mini catalog. So I'm having a retreat on January 22nd, and you'll make 4 projects from this bundle, and it's going to be super fun. I can't and a whole day of just stamping and eating and stamping and having fun and winning prizes. So if you would like the link to my all-day retreat on January 22nd, let me know. Sue, I think you should surprise me and just show up and come with Lillian. Roz, you could do the same. Just show up to Lincoln, Nebraska in the middle of the winter and come to my all-day retreat. That would be fun. Okay, so my retreat is called Rainbows, Ladybugs, and Sunshine. So the rainbows are the big part of the retreat. You'll also get some of the rainbow DSP. You also get some ribbon. You'll also get some embellishments, all kinds of fun things. So think about coming to my retreat. The sunshine part is that I'm going to be making some cute cards using these 2 stamp sets together, Sharing Sunshine and Sunny Sentiments. They go great together, and I just love the retro look of some of these sentiments in here. And then don't let this Sharing Sunshine set deceive you, because you can get really cute cards out of these images. So that's so sweet of your husband, Sue. So anyway, that is an add-on that you can add on. And then the third add-on is the stamp set, Hello Ladybug. And we'll be using the punch. Now, each of the add-on classes will be 4 cards or projects, and if you want to add on the stamp set and punch, you can. You'll need them for your projects if you're taking it to go, but if you're coming to the retreat, you're going to want to either have your own or use mine. But let me tell you, I am 100% sure, I'm saying this like confidently, that the Ladybug Punch is going to sell out, and there's going to be a long waiting list for it. So if you want the Ladybug Punch, you better order it soon, okay? Because you know what happened with the Penguin Punch and what happened with the Strawberry Punch last year. If you're going to want this Ladybug Punch, then order it quickly, okay? All right, then I want to show you a celebration. For a celebration item, you can get what's called the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. How cute is this? So I'm going to turn it over the right way, but of course it's going to look backwards to you, but that's okay. Look at this, fun. Do you see why I wanted to call it? Look at this, the blues and the greens. I love that one. Look at these clouds. Now, we also have a cloud punch in the mini catalog. I love this too. And did you guys know that this sheet of paper that has the clouds, look, it's like magic. That cloud punch will punch that cloud right out. Punch right out of there. Punch right out. So I don't think that's by mistake. I think it was planned that way. So if you love this paper, you probably should also get the cloud punch, right? All right, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep showing you how cool this paper is. So this paper is free with a $50 order. I don't think the paper will sell out. It's those punches, you know, you can't ever, look, that's just a really cute pattern you could use for birthdays or anything, right? And then the back side is just a navy with some stars, just a very thin stripe here. The back side kind of looks like little clouds. Look at these polka dots, how fun are those? Now this is my color. This is my color palette that I love. And this is super fun. You can actually put this behind, let me show you this. You can put this behind this rainbow die and those colors will show right through. Look at that. Won't that be fun to play with? Here's a fun stripe, and on the back side we have some squiggles, that's what I want to say. Some more rainbows with just a very fine, this is soft sea foam. It looks like little clouds in there. This is Bermuda Bay. These are all my favorite colors, with a flirty flamingo, I think. And those look like little butterflies almost. Look at this bold rainbow. So you could just cut the paper too, right? And add those to your, and then look at this midnight. Misty Moonlight. I love that one. I love that one. So, I would suggest that you get the Rainbows DSP with a $50 purchase because you're gonna want to play with this. It's super fun. Okay, so the colors that coordinate with this are Bermuda Bay, Flirty Flamingo, Grainy Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Medley, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, and So Saffron. Those are the colors that are in that. Okay, so let's get started on our card for tonight, and we're gonna make multiples. I learned this little trick from Patty Bennett last year, and I have been using it all the time. Okay, so first thing I did is I cut a whole bunch of the Hippo Happiness dies. I talk about these all the time because I use them all the time. I just really like the shape, that it's kind of circular, but it has a little more detail to it. A whole bunch of the scallop circle dies, and this is the second to the largest one. This one is, let's see, the size, almost 3 inches by 3 inches. A little less than that. And then I took our designer series paper, cut it in half at 3 inches, and then cut it at 5 1/4 inches. And I just took an assortment. We're gonna play with them, okay? We're gonna mix and match, do some fun things. So these are the ones that I chose. I'm bringing in some black glimmer paper, and this is in the Holiday Mini, and I thought it was still available, but it's not. But I'm gonna make my ladybugs with that. If you're coming to my retreat, you're gonna get a little bit of that. Some scrap white, and this is shimmer. I use shimmer. I don't know, I just wanted to. And then this is shimmer white. I think ladybugs kind of shimmer, don't they? I don't know. And this is cut 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a whole bunch of coordinating cardstock. I chose Pool Party, Misty, Moonlight, and Mango Melody. Those are the 3 colors I chose, okay? So I just cut these at 8.5 by 5.5, pretty standard size, and scored them at 4 1/4. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut each of these cards down by taking one edge and cutting off 1 inch. So if this is normally 4 1/4, then I want this score line to be at, you know what, I'm gonna get my other paper cutter up. Give me just a second. It's gonna be easier to see with the big boss here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my paper and put this score line right at, you know, this side I'm gonna put it at 1 inch. Basically, I'm taking 1 inch off one side, move my score, there we go, but I'm gonna save that. I'm not gonna throw that away, and that's gonna create a panel that looks like that, okay? I'm gonna do that on these other 2 colors as well. I'm just basically taking 1 inch off one edge, okay? There we go. All right, now since all of these colors are in the color scheme of this designer series paper, I don't think there's is at least liked one, and I know I love them all. I agree, I totally agree, Sue. It's just the best. Okay, so now I have 3, right, that all have 1 inch cut off 1 edge. Okay, so what I can do with these is I can take any of these designer series papers any way I want to do it, and I can place them on the front. I don't know if I like that one, but I do like this one. Isn't that fun? Okay, and I can choose anyone. I can mix and match, but I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna add some adhesive, and these are all cut 3 by 5 1/4. Where is my Seal Plus when I want it? There we go. This is just regular Seal I'm using. I prefer Seal Plus, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so I'm just gonna place a DSP on the front. It's already cute, right? And we haven't even done anything except put the designer series paper on the front. This is a fun, really fun print too. I think I'm gonna enjoy that. On another project. All right, and then here is my last one. So there's so many things in the new mini catalog I love. Why don't you guys who have seen it tell me what you think your favorite is? I've had a lot of people say they love the Dutch windmill with the tulips. I do think that's super fun. My eyes went to the rainbows and ladybugs right away. But they're definitely, I love the Cactus Cuties bundle. And there's a silhouette bundle that I really love. What are some of the things you guys love? Some of you I know are demonstrators, so you get to order early, which is always fun. So I'm just taking a piece of that shimmer white. We're going to do 3 cards that are the same but different. This is what I love about Stampin' Up. I love the color coordination. I love that you can pick a pack of DSP and you can look at the colors they recommend, and you can do multiple cards, right? Just by coordinating the DSP with the cardstock. So that's super fun, and they make it so easy on us. Okay, so there we go. The windmill, the rainbows, Easter duck. I do like the Easter ducks too. The heart sweet is what Jenny loves. I agree, Roz. Not much in the mini catalog. Okay, so there are my 3 cards. And then we're gonna choose a circle to go on each one, and I want them to not be exactly the same color as the cardstock, so maybe that one, and then on this one maybe I'll use the mango like that, and then on this one over here maybe I'll use the pool party. I don't see any Misty Moonlight on that, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I will use Misty Moonlight on this one. Doesn't matter. Or I could use, that's the deal, right? Like they all work, right? Maybe we'll do a little more monochromatic with that one, okay? Now, before I put my circle on there, I'm gonna take these little strips and I'm gonna mix them up, okay? So I'm gonna put that one on that one. I don't know, maybe that doesn't, yeah, it looks fine. It coordinates, right? And then this one, maybe I'll put on that one right there. And we're just gonna stamp something right on the right-hand side right here. So I have several sentiments that I can work with. This one is really cute. It says, oh my gosh, my eyes are failing me. You can bug me anytime is what it says. I love that. So I'm gonna take out my Misty Moonlight here and I'm gonna stamp that. Grab my, let's put these 2 away for a moment. We can come back to those. Foam mat, because when you're using photopolymer, using a foam mat is helpful every time because we get a little more cushion to our stamps, right? So this is gonna say, you can bug me anytime. So cute, right? Then I'm gonna line this up here and cut it off even with the edge right down here. So I'm gonna start with some adhesive just on the end that the words are on. Have you guys done this before? I love this type of card. I think it's, I like that it utilizes all the different card stocks. I might have gotten that a little crooked. Let me straighten that up a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Add a little more seal to the end here. All right, there's one. And then on this one, since this is Misty Moonlight, I thought I would use a scrap of that shimmery white, and I used the postage stamp on this one. And I'm gonna take my words that say, oh my gosh, your greatest wish came true. May your greatest wish come true, is what it says. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp that right. Maybe even a little more that way. And add that right here. That sentiment was a little bigger than this 1-inch strip, and I wanted to make sure we got a really good adhering to it. I'm gonna put that right here, and then my circle will kind of overlap it right like that, okay? So let's put some adhesive on the back of the strip. I do like the ducks too, Sue. I'm just waiting a little closer to Easter. There were too many other things I love, but you know what those ducks would also be really cute with is like baby showers, right? That would be a fun stamp set to have for that, not just Easter. Okay, so that one is done. And then for this one, I am going to stamp, let's see, what else did I have here? My Friend is what this says, but I'm not going to use the Misty Moonlight. I'm going to use the magenta, I think. Or maybe I should do just black since it's color on color. So let's just grab our black. There we go. And we're just going to add that right here. Okay, that part is done. Okay, so now let's work on our ladybugs. So I have 3, I've already cut them, of these Happy Hippo labels. And we have this cute little daisy that is in there. And I'm going to use that daisy to stamp some daisies on these labels in that Mango Medley color. Might need to be re-inked, so I might get kind of a not so bold flower here. Yeah, I could use a re-inker on this. That's all right. It can be subtle, right? There we go. Okay. I'm going to re-ink that as soon as we're done today. Every once in a while, the ink pads need to be re-inked, right? Okay, next, let's do these ladybugs. So cute. Now, I looked it up on the internet. Ah, were you guys there? I thought I lost you there for a second. I'm glad you're still there. Okay, so I'm using the black glimmer paper. I could use just black paper, regular paper, or even stamp the body in black and then punch it out. You know, I have this glimmer paper left. I was hoping you guys could still order it, but it looks like as of about 20 minutes ago, it is sold out. So it'll be fun. I don't know if you have any extra black glimmer paper around, but it does make for a fun little body. I used this black glimmer paper a lot when we did the penguins. The penguin bodies made out of that black is super cute. Okay, so that is going to be my ladybugs that are going to go on there. The next step is our little wings, our ladybug wings. So I'm going to do some fun colors just to be kind of wild and crazy, right? So are you guys still there? I hope I didn't lose you. All right, so I'm going to do some ladybug wings in Misty Moonlight, which exists, I found out. There are dark blue ladybugs. There are also this kind of mango medley color. Sometimes they call them orange and sometimes they call them yellow. Yay! Hi, Kim. Glad you're there. Thanks for coming. I wish that, let's see if I can get that right on top of that. You think I can get that lucky? Not so great. I should have cleaned that a little bit more. We're gonna redo that one. You know what? Maybe you guys want to see how I re-ink my ink pads. It's very easy. I've had people say it kind of stresses them out, but it doesn't need to. You just put some ink on the ink pad just like this. I just kind of put some dots around. And then you can use a spoon, you can use your bone folder. I don't do that because I don't want my bone folder to get all, but I just kind of press it in with a scratch piece of paper. Kind of like you're spreading frosting almost. And let's see if that helps. I can tell it's gonna help. Okay. Voila! See how much better that is? I'm glad we did that. Okay, and then the last color we're gonna use is, I don't think it even occurs in nature. I'm gonna use a Magenta Madness just for fun, because there's no red in any of these papers. So I decided I didn't want red ladybugs. I'm gonna use some fun colors. So I'm gonna clean off my wings and I'm gonna do a Magenta Madness one. There we go. Now we're gonna add the dots to the inside of those wings. And I'm gonna use just plain old Memento Black for that. Now that's always scary when Facebook says, we are timing out. I think somebody tried to call me and say, oh, look how perfectly that fits. I tell ya, Stampin' Up is genius in their designs. Okay, there we go, perfect. And even the navy ladybugs still have black dots on them. Isn't that cool? That was a little crooked, but I don't care. We're just gonna go with it here. Okay, I'm gonna take my ladybug punch back out. I'm gonna stick this in and just punch out our wings. There's one. There's two. And then the last one right here. Is 3. Okay. Now I'm gonna pop these up onto my labels here with dimensionals. So I'm gonna put a couple on the back of each of the ladybugs. Thanks, Roz. I like them different colored too. You know, there are sometimes that you paint the colors that actually exist in nature, and sometimes you just have to be creative, right? Okay, and then our ladybug's wings here are gonna go right on top of that. I'm gonna add a couple of dimensionals to that. How cute are those? Those are just adorable. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with my other two. Yes, I looked up today, Roz, on the internet, colors of ladybugs. There are even navy ones in nature. are called Midnight Ladybugs or something like that. They're navy with little black dots on them. Yep. Cute. One more. I love that you can punch the ladybug out of glimmer paper, or if you don't have any, you can use just plain black paper. You could always add a little Wink of Stella to it if you wanted a little shimmer, right? And then here are my, oops, I'm gonna turn that a little, I didn't have my label turned quite the right way. There we go, like that. And I know, so cute, right, Sue? These, I'm telling you, you guys, if you don't have the Ladybug Punch yet, you better get it. It's gonna be hot item, I think. I don't know what that is there, okay. All right, now, each of these are gonna go on top of our circles. Trying to find where the other circles went. See how cute that is? Oh my gosh, adorbs. Adorbs, adorbs. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to liquid glue. I hope that's okay. Yay! The ladybugs are great, Hannah. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you're here. This is a super cute, fun, and look how this Happy Hippo die fits so perfectly inside that scallop circle. Isn't that fun? Okay, and then I'm gonna add this right to this, but you don't want it to go over the edge, so you're gonna have to kind of position it, and you don't want to put adhesive right here, right? Because you don't want it to stick to the inside of the card. So we want it to go kind of just like that. So I'm going to focus on just this side right here. Hope I did that right. Yep, perfect. That's cute. And then the next one is this one. Look how cute that is. And maybe, I don't know, which do you like better? The magenta one with this one? I kind of like that one, don't you? It kind of brings out the magenta in the designer series paper. So we're gonna go with that on that one. Can't remember, did I pop that up? Nope, I put it flat. So what I love most about Stampin' Up! Is that they just make it so easy, right? Like to make beautiful cards out of this designer series paper. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna focus on that side. Kind of overlap that. You just don't want it to go off the edge on this side. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, and then my last one is the mango medley one here, and we're going to use the mango circle die if I can find it. Oh, maybe we were using this one. I bet we were using this one. Okay, and then we'll stick that right on top, right like that. Okay. So the Happy Hippos comes with a Happy Hippo stamp set, but you know what? I've only used the other dies besides the labels maybe one time. If you were going to get a die set that you like just great labels, this one definitely had some great labels to it. Okay, so this one's going to go a little further down, I think. Kind of cover that up a little bit more like that. Isn't that fun? Okay, so one last thing is that I thought we would stamp some of these daisies on the inside. And now that I've re-inked this puppy, it should work well. I just wanted to stamp one right here. How cute is that? Okay, same thing here. Thanks, aren't they? This is what we need in the middle of winter in Nebraska. It is frigid cold here. We came from Texas, where it'd been beautiful the whole time, to Nebraska, where it's just cold. It's just cold. Cold, cold, cold. I won't miss it one day when we move south like Roz has to retire. I know, Roz, you say that you miss the cold sometimes, or the changing of the seasons. Maybe that's what you said, but I don't know if I will, to be perfectly honest. Okay, this is a little center on that flower. I'm gonna do the same thing in this one. And I know flowers don't have blue centers, but who cares? They're gonna be so in love with the cheerfulness of this card that they're not gonna critique whether your flower should have blue centers or not. Okay, there we go. Now, one more thing I want to do is that we have these new Iridescent Dots. Let me put a whole bunch of stuff away here, get all of this out of the way before I ink up everything with Misty Moonlight. Which color combination do you like the best? I don't know if I can pick a favorite. Okay, so one of the things in Whimsical, yes, thanks, Sue. One of the things that are in the new mini is called Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And look at can you guys see the shimmer on that? Isn't that super fun? Okay, so I'm gonna add some of these iridescent. I can get this pad out of the way. Boy, I am a messy, messy stamper. Okay. So did any of you set New Year's resolutions? Mine is the same every year. Take care of myself health-wise. And okay, I'm gonna put one down there, kind of on that label, and I'm gonna add a few more, kind of just splatter them around, add a little bling to my ladybug. I love these iridescent rhinestones. They're so pretty. Cute, huh? All right. Oh, you know what, Jenny? You're right. I do need to come. That is one of my New Year's resolutions, actually, is to Jenny jazzercises at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm supposed to be meeting her there. She used to pick me up, which made it a whole lot easier. Because it's easy to get out of bed when you know that someone is out in your driveway waiting on you, right? But since COVID, she's working from home, so she stays the whole time, and I have to leave a little bit early to get to school on time. That's time I'm just filling in that space down there at the bottom with just a few. And then I might scatter a couple of small ones up here. Cute. And then this one. We're just gonna scatter some little ones. I don't like them being so predictable. There we go. So there are my Ladybugs with rainbow cards. I hope you love that. I just really like this model of cutting the strip off the edge and then putting using them down here at the bottom for your sentiments. I think that's kind of cute. I feel like the failure if I don't succeed. I'm working in progress. I love that. I hope you love them. I love them. I think they're super fun. And who wouldn't be cheered by these cards, right? Like, so cheerful, so fun. And I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to lift the camera up. So SALE-a-Bration is not only a great time to get free items. Okay, let me adjust my camera here. Thanks, Hannah. Not only a great time to get free items with $50 purchase, but it's also a great time to join my team. Right now, Stampin' Up! $99 will get you $125 worth of anything you want, but they're throwing in 2 extra stamp sets from either of our catalogs, an annual catalog or the new mini catalog. And what that gets for you is a 20% discount as long as you stay on the team, and lots of perks of being on my Tuttle Up stamping team. I love my team. We had a great Christmas party this year. We meet once a month over Zoom or in person, and we stamp together and talk business and talk fun and talk creativity, and they're just so awesome. So if you're looking for a team to join, I hope you'll think about joining my team because Tuttle Up Stampers are awesome. So God bless everybody. I'll see you next Monday, and have a happy new year, and we will keep creating and stamping together, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.